Hey there people, welcome back. It's Zest for Life, aka Fresh Mark, sent to another fresh review. Today I've come back with another review after a long time because I haven't been buying perfumes for a while because they've been getting very repetitive. Post pandemic time, let's say 2019, we had one or two that were sort of new, like K Eau de Parfum and the like. I'm going to talk about these ones, and I'm going to talk about some perfumes that I bought from past eras that I really enjoy, go-to perfumes, but I feel that everything's become a little bit repetitive from 2019 onwards, and now we're seeing as the pandemic has gone past its extreme point, let's say. Some people are exaggerating in China, but we're getting some more creative ingredients like rice I saw in a new Kenzo perfume and the like. So hopefully this will be a new time of awakening, and people will reduce their paranoia and sort of open their minds to more creative ideas and prospects, and even perfumes, maybe fragrances. But these are my favorite ones for summer, that are my go-to ones. Some of them you may have seen them before as refreshing perfumes, but I'm going to go over a couple of warm perfumes as well, because these are the perfumes I've been interested in. Perfumes that are sweet, yet they have some, I've always been interested in sweet perfumes, but something with a more luxurious finish. So these are some niche perfumes that I rely on, and some of them you may see in the market. So let's go straight into one that I probably already revealed, K Eau de Parfum. Yes, this is my favorite out of 2020. It's not so original in its blend because there have been some more Creed Aventus and everything with patchouli and fruit, but this brings things in another direction because it opens with blood orange, but yet it has that cardamom spiciness with a nice bit of geranium to keep it minty, some dark green woods of Nagamotha, cypriol wood, a little bit of lemon to keep it fresh and fruity in the top note with bergamot. So very zesty, fruity opening, very fresh and woody mid, and in the end you get a very luxurious multi-layered lemon zesty, fruity and very kingly perfume, because it has a luxurious feel about it, in that it has the fruits, the woods, and the unusual mix of the dark woods with the fruits, and a rich opening of blood orange with the zesty lemon. It's multifaceted, multi-layered feeling makes it feel luxurious. So K Eau de Parfum is something that I would actually wear in summer, despite it being a autumn perfume or winter marketed, because its fruitiness and long lastingness is definitely worth trying out if you want to be refreshed and smelling a little bit different in the summer. Another one that I'm going to go straight into it is Dolce Gabbana Velvet Oriental Musk. Now this is marketed as also as an autumn winter perfume, but I wear this in the summer because I feel that it's a upgraded version of K Eau de Parfum. If you could spend a little bit more, this is 150 ml. Ooh, I almost dropped my bottle. For 150 ml, and it's £280, but the 50 ml for some reason is going for 220, so I decided to go for 150 ml. But this has a silk tree blossom opening with bergamot, so very soft, sweet and slightly waxy, and then you get the cardamom cardamom and the same similar Nagamotha cypriol wood, but it's a higher definition kind of feel. It's more raspy. You get the raspiness of the wood, the dryness, the the green feeling that you get in here, because you get juniper berries in here and you get some nagamotha wood. But instead of juniper berries in here, you get silk tree blossom and a musky note. This cooling, sweet ambroxan musky note mixed with the woods and cardamom produces something spicy, sweet, airy. And let me just spray this because I just love this perfume. Yeah, opens up like peppery, like pink pepper, and almost like salty, like so you get that pink salt, pink pepper vibe with the silk tree and bergamot, silk tree blossom and bergamot to keep it rounded, smooth and creamy. And then the spice in the green spicy nature of cardamom is uplifted by the nagamotha oil. It's very similar in its effect to K Eau de Parfum, but this does it in a much more cooling, spicy, and it's a cooling blue green musk, let's say, but it has a very luxurious quality about it that is multifaceted like K Eau de Parfum. However, it just has an added touch of luxury because it's the cardamom is extra realistic, let's say. So definitely check out Dolce Gabbana Velvet Oriental Musk. I'd recommend you try it in store because it's quite difficult to describe, but it's a fantastic perfume nonetheless. The next one is Serge Lutens Cherguay. Why did I pick this typically autumn perfume for summer? Because like now, the summer weather has gone quite quickly in the day because replaced with cooling breezes, which would make it feel significantly colder despite the sun being out. So why not wear something that will give you some warmth but remind you of a beautiful sunny day at the same time, so you can have that transition. And Cherguay is that one for me. I think I'm probably saying it wrong. Cherguay by Serge Lutens is a tobacco fragrance with Bulgarian rose. So it's got the spiciness of tobacco, a little bit of other spices like I'm gonna have to spray this because wow, yeah, it's got a very nice amber, but that is offset with a hay-like tobacco. This is what I really love about it. It's got honey, hay-like tobacco. The honey, this is white honey, so it's a very herbal, sweet, almost orange blossom like honey. So it has a white floral essence about it, mixing with Bulgarian rose. And it actually has a hay note, so it's not just hay like tobacco. It's spicy saffron like tobacco with a hay note and the creaminess of Bulgarian rose that would resemble sandalwood. So this is a beautiful perfume that is light enough to wear in summer but would bring you some warmth in the autumn. So definitely check this one out on a cool, breezy summer day when the weather is unexpectedly cooler than you thought. So, just budge the camera right there. Now we're back in business, and the next one is Prada Luna Rossa Sport. Now, this is something that is very clean, fresh. It should be more fruity, really, because it's got juniper branch, but it's more of a... so this has got juniper berry, which is more like a blueberry, slightly acrid and sour. And this has got juniper branch, which is more waxy and leafy and green. Yet it still has a sourness of it, reminiscent of the juniper berry. So this opens with juniper branch, and I believe it does have some mint, but I may be wrong. And it ends in some ambroxan. So it's it opens in juniper branch, ends in ambroxan, and I definitely missed one of the notes, but I feel that this is it's bordering on aquatic, but it stops with the creamy freshness. So this is sweet sweet, green and clean at the same time. So if you want to be naturally fresh and green, yet you want to retain a clean edge and well, not smell like a forest, let's say, nothing too out there, you could wear it in the office place and still be naturally fresh. Definitely check out Prada Luna Rossa Sport for something that is let me just try and explain this a little bit better. It's got ginger. That is the ticket. That is the little difference in this, which mixes the aromatic with the fresh. So that's what keeps it sour, fresh, slightly herbaceous and lush, like something very natural. But the ambroxan mixes that synthetic side with the natural essences of that green leafy juniper branch. Check it out. Prada Luna Rossa Sport. What else have we got in the box? I'm gonna do these two quickly because it's getting cold. Crater, if you want some warmth. I think I'm gonna wear that right now. This opens in some blood orange, just like K Eau de Parfum, but it gets really resinous. This is a resinous perfume. This has labdanum, myrrh, this has styrax and opamax, and also opens up in this myrrh orange blossom, myrrh blood orange and ambery resinous opening. Then it stays quite linear for quite a while, and it slowly becomes more and more resembling a burning amber crystal, a burning resinous amber crystal. So the name of Crater by Dua Fragrances is a 100ml special edition, limited edition. I only get the 100ml because when you get the 50ml you're paying for shipping, and it gets kind of ridiculous when you add it up in the prices. So this is that burning amber crystal when the world is burning down. Don't overreact too much, police. But yeah, but this resembles a burning meteorite crater, I'd say. But what I really like about this is the glowing warmth that comes from this. It's not dark, like, I don't know, like it's not dark, musky or powdery or anything. It's very bright and warm and glowing as well. So anyone who loves amber fragrances, definitely check out Dua Crater if you want an all-encompassing glowing amber fragrance that is very rich and luxurious. And the final one is something that I've had ever since my tailoring days, when I was on the sewing machine and I was making, was it bodice or a waistcoat or stitching something up or making alteration to keep me fresh in the summer. When I was learning in my course, I was wearing Dillon Blue by Versace. This is the freshest, most realistic oceanic fragrance I've ever smelled. The realism comes from, it has a bright opening of bergamot. I just oversprayed, I don't care. Bright opening of bergamot, and this is an ambiguous perfume, so it uses the very essence of the sea, this sperm whale reject, which is sort of like almost like a phlegm ball from the sperm whale, and this has many sea minerals in it. And sometimes people would say that the sea has this sort of salty flavor about it, and that's because the sea rocks and all of the ambiguous and everything mixing together with the coral and everything else in sea life. So this is an ambiguous perfume, that sea salty rock feeling in the middle. It opens with a bright bergamot, like you just dipped into very cold water. It has an incense to make it feel colder, and the sea minerals mixed with violet provide something that is both soft, because the violet soft and creamy, like the foaming of the waves, but the incense makes it dark, cold, and sea notes are very realistic, sort of catalyst to the whole feeling of being rushed into ocean. It's a cold ocean feeling, but it opens with a brightness, and the contrast of that is with secret ingredient of saffron. Well, it's not secret because you can find it in Fragrantica, but it's very surprising until you notice it, and then you notice the contrast of salty ambergris with sweet spicy saffron, and sea minerals with a leathery papyrus wood base, and that is simply magical, because it feels like you've added a driftwood piece to the whole oceanic theme, and that is being tumbled around. And maybe well, you don't smell like driftwood, but it adds a certain masculine leathery woody touch to the perfume that I feel is very classic. And well, when I was actually kind of sweating it out a little bit, because when you're working on a machine that's 4,000 stitches per second, I actually lowered it down to 3,000. When you make a mistake, you're doing 50 stitches back. So yeah, so when you're sweating out a little bit, that woody, leathery characteristic, it comes out, and it sort of masks over any musky undertones that you'd have in your body. I mean, I don't smell like a bison or something, but the leathery papyrus nature of it is definitely enough to cover it while smelling sweet and salty at the same time, with the ambergris and spicy saffron just sparkling away with the contrast of incense. So incense, saffron, sea minerals, and a papyrus woody base, a fantastic summer perfume. But you can also wear it for autumn, but I think it might be disregarded and sort of passed by. But if you wear it in winter indoors, and summer and spring, fantastic outdoors. Definitely check this one out, Versace Dillon Blue, and check out Versace Eros if you haven't got that. These two are my favorite out of the Versace line, and if you haven't bought Versace Dillon Blue already, you're living under a rock, because that is going for £8 in some cases. So definitely check that out in sales, and get that for your party vibe in the summer. Right now it's getting a little bit cold, so I'm gonna sign out, but take care, stay free, and stay fresh.